completely fucking left me.
Oops.
Armor, facial features, racism.
Their parents.
Oh, it's
They are all
come back to
females.
me.
Yeah. Every
They
single
are
one's a
all
woman.
Okay.
So
I mean, there's only technically 2 people here.
Yeah.
That's just repeated over and over again, but they are all female.
So seed that isn't seed, and a sword that isn't designed to be used for combat. Or if it is designed to be used for combat, exactly once.
Yes.
Good job.
Romantic.
So happens this Nico right here. It's great. It's XD.
Is there any sort of
Fake, maybe?
yeah, like a sort of background, like not. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like if I've know of some sort of story or whatever of hearing about a soldier with a sword that doesn't work before.
You go roll me background information.
Sorry, that wasn't the most descriptive.
That actually
Don't
was
worry.
pretty solid.
Also, I have another picture of Tango.
Kitty.
You know of no such stories.
No, okay.
Or if they do, they aren't like Gladiuses. There might be like stories of like a lone soldier who grabs like broken weapons off the field because he's the last one alive and everyone else is dead around him, and he's damn determined to do his duty. But he fucking has like a bunch of shitty weapons and he dies inevitably. But it's not the point that he dies; it's the point that he was honorable and kept fighting even though he was going to lose. But yeah, no, that's reminiscent of those sorts of stories.
Fake, break. No, that's 5 letters.
Yeah, there he is. Look at that Billy.
To me. He said to me.
Do you guys know if there is anything specific to the Heartlands that could be a substitute for gold, or like a natural resource, or something plentiful there specifically?
Plentiful besides.
I mean, the Heartlands are just plentiful for agriculture in general. Producing.
I'm wondering if there's.
What I heard it was about 65% of the entire country's food supply.
Charming
Is there-
personalities.
Doubtful.
Is there maybe a specific crop that's actually worth a lot of money, in particular, perhaps?
In real life, I could tell you exactly that, but in terms of for this puzzle in game, roll me history.
Oh god.
Good.
Oh,
in
apparently
real
I've
life-
got proficiency in it though. I wasn't aware of that one.
Go you, 14 though.
Yeah.
Could Rose
I mean,
roll, like,
just
background?
trade in general, the Heartlands is plentiful, food and things of that nature. There's too many I can list that is a commodity fruit or vegetable or product. If we really wanted to go for like stuff more valuable than it should be worth, spices from the exchange definitely are up there, but that's from the exchange, not from the Heartlands, although usually we'll pass through the Heartlands or the Twins. Yeah, in real life there's something called agar wood, which is almost about to be extinct, by the way. Haha. Thanks, humanity. Fucking $10,000 a pound. $10,000. Yeah, for an infested wood. No, it has to be infested in order to become agar wood. It has to be
Oh really?
infested by a specific type of fungus, which is only specific to that tree. But it's used in incense and Buddhism. Agar wood is huge significance. But it's also, overgrown and stuff like that. And naturally occurring agar wood is damn near impossible, which is why it's $10,000.
This is fun story time, but part of me is saying that you're telling us this mostly to distract us.
Maybe. I could teach you guys while distracting you, can't I? Should I push the button?
Corn.
The hint is still, the button hint is still there.
Corn?
Are you gonna explain it?
Where's the green team?
Well,
Lorelei's already beginning to...
when you eat it, the tiny little corn, they're smaller than seeds, right? fields of gold, because it's all yellow, right?
Seed, vibrant seeds, planters, pull the delicious.
It's
Isn't it a big-
delicious. it's
Bear just
tasty.
shrugs. Don't look at me. I'm not a farmer. He looks at Abigail. I don't
Hold on,
grow
hold
corn.
Oh,
Is this the
I think
fucking
someone died.
FBI?
Oh no, Fred, are you being raided by whatever the Swedish equivalent of the NSA is?
League of Legends.
Oh,
oh.
that also checks out.
Yo,
Damn, did she
wait,
just get fucking
you guys,
stomped?
yo, back in the day when I played from my dorms, I had a roommate named Jimmy Jimenez, and he would rage during the session, and all my players were like,
remember
dude, tell Jimmy to get good and stop losing, raging, and taking up like out.
It's the middle of the night.
No, I played in the morning.
Oh, gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, yeah,
Back to
so
this. Yeah, that could work.
Lorelai looks
Gold.
over her shoulder. Corn?
Isn't corn in those big sort of green,
Stalks.
sort of
Husks.
Husks.
yeah?
Oh, so you know what corn husks are, but you ask me for what corn is like, shut up. She rolled her eyes.
It also doesn't grow
A
in
man of
single
many
pieces.
worldly talents.
I mean, like, I feel it's a good bet.
But where do the soldiers bit come in?
Yeah, I mean, the Golden Horde. Corn is yellow.
Is there ever been any event in the Heartlands, where there
Well,
has been like a fight over food, like a drought or some sort of famine or something like that?
You really
You got the
equated
fucking
all
potato
to
famine.
Ireland, huh?
Oh god, yeah.
I know
the
they have a
accent,
similar
the famine.
accent, but that's racist.
I know.
Derek is well versed in historical matters. Looking up his fucking sheet. He's not trained in it, but he does have +5 in. Not that I'm aware.
Would Rose be able to try and remember, considering her?
Sure.
Would that also be history?
Yeah, anything that they might have been on the losing end of, maybe. That's why their swords are so weak.
Hmm.
Oh.
Neither of you were combined. Like, the most wars in the Highlands was taking the land, not fighting over the resources.
Checks out.
Mm-hmm.
Kicking out all them dirty Navros and fucking goblins and orcs
Turtles.
and giants. You want to live in this plentiful land? Get the fuck out of here.
What about
How
a
about this?
single?
It was my guess. I could push the button.
Can all you make me dexterity saving throws?
I was about to say, I'm gonna prepare for something to happen, but...
Oh.
Get
Oh.
fucked!
That is rather unfortunate.
Mhm.
Another one for the tally.
Not even any point adding a bloody inspiration to that.
Oh yeah, you have all your bardic inspirations. I just realized you have all 5 of them still.
Mm.
Gotta save them for a fight.
Your nat 1 is almost higher than my.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah, makes me sad.
Her modifier is what you rolled.
It is an all or nothing thing. I'm using the Sacred Flame. Also, remember you have 10 HP?
Oh, yeah.
Like that?
Oh, shit.
I wasn't aware of that. Okay.
So it'd be... So I'd actually be at this number.
Alright, Abigail fails. Varric is this. And then Lorelai.
Well,
No, that's what I expected.
suck squad.
Lorelai, oh my girl Lorelai. DC's 15. This is the equivalent of the Sacred Flame cantrip at a 3rd level, or 3rd tier, I suppose, not level, equivalent. So I just need, I think it's 3d8, but let me double check. Oh, sorry, Tango. It is indeed 3d8. So I'm just gonna roll this once and you guys apply it to your equally. It is radiant damage, not fire. 12! So those of you that succeed take no damage, those of you that fail take 15 radiant damage.
Holy shit.
Oh well, the temporary hit points were nice while they lasted.
As a bunch of beams from the sun above you strike you heretics, no, just kidding. But they do blaze down upon you, puff puff. You all take, or those of you that failed, take 12 points of radiant damage. So 10 of that is soaked up by Abigail's Inspiring Leader. And yes, she begins applying Inspiring Leader immediately. So just put those 10 HP back, but do reduce your actual health by dose.
So now we have popcorn, aka you guys.
Okay, that is rather insulting. Using that sort of magic on us. Has to be something we are not noticing. Something with a wordplay, perhaps. Oh, like Varric is like putting out like a bit of his attire that's like singed.
Mhm.
Oh.
Hoard, sword, fields, yields.
Golden.
Maybe just gold?
That's a bit too simple, don't you think?
I don't know, I mean, last time we thought the other one was way too complicated and it was just dead. So...
Yarr. I swear, Benny has all of his bardic inspirations back. Oh yeah, it's lit.
Is there a different classification between what's a soldier and what's a guard? Or are they just pooled together most of the time?
Abigail looks at Varric. Legally and bureaucratically, yes. I don't think for the case of this, though.
Hmm.
Okay, so it's only one farmer and one guard that's been repeated.
Okay, fuck this. Varric goes over to the panels and like takes a step aside. Varric actually slots in the term hint. Okay.
I make sure to stand in shade.
There's no shade.
Oh fuck. Can I use like a shield to
The rings go outward, not inward. So there's never shade.
Gotcha.
So like in Avatar, like you see that they go slightly backwards. Yeah, it's always outward. Everyone, just be ready. Taking the dodge action does mean you have advantage on dexterity saving those, just saying.
I take dodge.
So you all ready yourselves and you all look at the sky above you, ready to dodge. Varric pushes the button. Imagine the sound effect is like in Bioshock Infinite when you first go to the tower, where you gotta punch in the key and the stuff like that. So it's like
Nostalgia.
the keys, the panels, the letter panels just begin spinning like a freaking slots machine, and then they stop. H-A-H-A.
Ha! I shouldn't find that funny, should I?
Abigail just like face palms, but she has a smirk on her face. Honestly, I think I'd taken the beam from the sky. This is a bit insulting.
It can still shoot lasers at us, so don't tempt them.
Gust of wind flies through the room, filling the. Don't get me wrong, this place was in a flower field, so it was very flowery smelling. But the fact that the door was closed before and now wind just cycles into the room. This place has a very strong, almost perfume-esque floral scent to it.
Okay, so it has something to do with the hexagon because he pointed that out for some reason.
That's how metagame a little bit. No, just kidding.
Hive. Is it hive?
H-I-V-E. Oh,
Like a honey hive.
Oh my god! They're bees! The stingers! They break up inside of people. You're a fucking genius.
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes, that has to be it.
Alright, what did you guys do the last time I did insulted me?
I'll do the thing. Unless Fia wants to do the honors because she thought of the fucking answer.
It's still on that, the last letter is still A, and you look over at Fia to see if she wants to be the one to do the honors.
Eh?
I guess.
You go over.
It has to be.
B-E-E-S. Who pushes the button?
Kitchen?
The panels that show the letters are some sort of metal grating covers them, and the door opens ajar before suddenly it's like flung open, and there's a portal on the other side, like Witcher 3 style. Just bees. I had a number of those in the twins.
Rose holds up her hand to Fia for a high five.
Alright, let's go before I close this.
Who's first one in? Who's last one in? Those are the two biggest questions.
Last.
Don't say Rohan.
I will be in the middle, please.
Garth, you said last?
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys all begin, again, very Witcher 3 portal-esque, being teleported to another place entirely. And, man, it's always you on the last one when creepy shit happens at the end, huh? You and the
Sandra.
Onibaba? Interesting. You take a look around the room, and you see, peeking out from around behind one of the statues, a little girl. No older than 9, maybe 10. That is interesting. That being said, you don't overstay your welcome as all the statues suddenly, with the stony, we all begin to turn and look at you.
Turn. I think Rose would start waving, and then once the statues turn, she just like slowly stops waving. It's like, bye.
She does like a little wave back at you, and then as you step through, door closes behind you. Where are you all going to end up next week? I will tell you right now, it is another puzzle.
Okay.
In fact, there's a couple more puzzles.
But
This
one
is
would say a tower puzzle.
Land of games and merrimented puzzles. The land of this precious child. Or at least I hope she's still precious.
Oh, we're gonna have to kill a kid.
Only if you want to.
Come play with us.
Don't make it creepy. It's not creepy yet.
What's that kid that does like the California
Oh
thing with
yeah,
his
yeah,
finger?
from the fucking the Wiz.
Yeah. But thank you all so much for playing. You guys managed to get through the boss fight in pretty good time, considering how there was like about 100 something people in the field. To be fair, only like 60 of them were actually moved at a time. You guys are good though. Good. You guys did good. Again, I was pretty surprised that you guys didn't just murk the fucker immediately. I thought you guys were just gun for him ASAP. But no, good job nonetheless. Next week scheduling.
Work very late.
We're very late.
So let's see. Normally we start at 8 my time. I get off work at 11.
Well, shit.
That's a bit.
That is quite a bit. Half a session. I don't know what the state of O is either, because O is gonna leave at 4 hours in, after assuming like we shoot the shits for an hour.
So if we start later and he leaves earlier, then he would be there for like 2 hours.
He'll only be there for like an hour.
Yeah. Oh, that's rough.
Oh boy.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, Tango. If that's the case.
The week following that, 2 weeks from now, the 10th of
Yes.
Saturday. That's that week. Weekend is clear.
Okay. What to do?
We did go through a portal. Separate the party. Have Rose and Fia solve a different
We
puzzle.
could, but unfortunately, separating the party is not something I can actually control. Like
Yeah.
how long it will take you guys to regroup.
Yeah, fair.
Because to be honest, I thought you guys would solve the bees puzzle pretty quickly, but it actually took a
It
bit.
took us about half an hour.
Yeah.
Bees.
Honestly, half an hour seems accurate to how long it takes us to solve puzzles. At least this time around.
Yeah.
That's fucking
No, I don't want to
smart, though.
separate you guys because this is too hard to control. I'm lazy, so cantooning is always an option, but I don't want to do that. I will if I have to, but I don't want to. Just keep your eyes and ears open come Tuesday, Wednesday or so. I'll make a decision by that point. For now, assume the default is yes, we're still playing.
Okay.
At normal time. And then I'm gonna consolidate things if a good enough mind tonight. If not, then Tuesday when I have a day off. I say a day off, I'm just gonna spend it prepping for my Wednesday game. And then Thursday I spend prepping for you guys. And then Friday, bouncing back and forth. So just keep your eyes and ears open. I'll decide on something. Maybe I might be able to spin some sort of thing that could explain why is Korik away. And then why is Ruhan suddenly away or something like that. I don't know.
And why Lorelei
Okay,
suddenly sad? It's because Korik's away.
Keep your eyes and ears open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Will
So,
do.
yeah. Any other logistical stuff? No, I think that's it. Welcome to the little girl's realm. Don't worry, we'll get to the Dishonored music soon enough.
I
We
forgot.
gotta
if you
start
said that
happy
that.
before we go sad.
Yeah, because there's that fun thought process of, hey, this is a ghost kid. That means this kid died. That's sad. That by
Yeah,
itself
but so did like half of this group at this point.
Yeah.
So what do I
We're
have to
adults. We
complain
made the
about?
decision to go and fight a giant monster. That's a child. That's a different
Both
category.
of us have something in common.
You just fucking talk about it over lunch. It's like, oh yeah, the time it was fucking
I'm not
murdered.
gonna lie, I started hoping I would get one of you the Hangman game, but you fucking guessed immediately that it was play.
Dog, he guessed it before we started playing it.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I was like, maybe they might go for game, and I could trick them. No.
No, because the letters would have been wrong.
Honestly, the next thing I had to do is make an even bigger Hangman phrase and actually put Cork as the Hangman. Guess well. Just kidding. That would make sense because then you start getting crippled, and that would be its own fucking task. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna leave this drawing. That's
Ooh. If you're gonna reuse the hangman puzzle at some point, Crash, here's a thought. Have the word be relatively difficult, right? Because the point of this would be to result in some kind of encounter, and depending on how many errors they have, they fight a
monster every time.
zombie. Because every time they get something wrong, a body part is assembled.
Ah,
The thing is, like,
no.
The thing is, like, cause it's so trivial because you guys would just murk it like basically instantaneously. AKA, like, it wouldn't even get to its turn unless it was literally first, and then you guys would just kill it. But I don't know. We could think of something for that. We'll see. We'll see. I need to think of games. Games to play. I have puzzles. I have riddles, but games are a bit of a different sort. Although Hangman is pretty fun. We'll see.
Just
Both of
dress
us
up like a
chiming
game
up.
of chess, and we're all different pieces.
It's the game of life, except you actually age for every time you go down.
And you're in debt when you
So
start.
the elves were going to win and play longer games than everyone else. Oh well. Oh, I said I
And
mean,
then Miss Fairy over here is just totally fine because
Winner takes it all.
no, I'm just so you.
Figures.
yeah, true. She's not even a changeling, is she? She's just like a
No,
person.
not yet.
She's working on it, probably.
I was tempted to do that, like she gets reincarnated as a changeling. I'm like, wouldn't that be fun? But no, we gotta save such endeavors for later adventures.
She's gotta
Maybe
earn
a
it, not just fucking die.
Hey, sacrifice yourself for a passion is part of the Tavish family code.
Yeah, that sounds accurate.
Pain is a reflex. Being hurt is a choice. So, child, why are you crying right now? Yeah, that's psychopath father right there. Anyways, though.
I'm not crying. It's just been raining on my face.
Nonetheless, thanks for playing. And then next week we'll see what happens. We'll see. I did have more prep for today, anyways. I was anticipating you guys taking a rest, to be honest, but you know, I didn't think about the fact that if you guys were in a sunny place, you guys would take a rest. I didn't think on that. Oh well.
It's a perfect opportunity. We can actually not worry about having to breathe. It's a sunny place. We can just kind of chill.
Yeah, I didn't anticipate that, but you know, ain't that the point of D&D?
Also, this is something that I was thinking about, is that I can change which weapon is, like, her hex weapon. And I was like, oh, I can change it to bow. Then I'm like, well, if we leave here, we're probably not going to take a long rest immediately when we leave here. So then I'd be stuck underwater with the bow being set, not the crossbow. So I'm probably still using the crossbow, aren't I? God damn it.
Well, you have your own answer then.
Yeah. I want to use the bow, but it wouldn't be smart.
C'est la vie.
Yeah.
So just use the Verve bottle, easy, worth it. You guys now have like double your count of those, so you know. You're
technically more than double.
More than double.
Now watch this, we never fucking use them.
I mean, if you guys got too good to use syndrome, that's on you. I can't help that.
Giving that to the potion nerds, they might like find that interesting.
Yeah, but it's not something they can reproduce.
Yeah, fair.
It is almost old craft.
It's
Just don't
on
think
the
about
edge.
it. Just don't think about it.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna hop off because I'm fucking exhausted. I got like 2.5 hours of sleep.
Aw.
So, go me.
Mm.
You European continent people should also go sleep. Or in the case for you, Fred, go console your wife.
On her horrible loss.
Fucking tell her to be careful, you know. Too high soul content is bad for your health.
That sounded
Oh,
like the
pepper.
death slam of I've lost 5 games in a row.
Mhm.
No, it's more over why didn't you shield me, you little bitch? I see you. It's not
Also an
it's not
option.
on cooldown. I fucking see you, you bitch. Anyways. I'm hopping off.
Okay.
Alright.
B.
Thanks
Y'all
for
have a
playing,
good
Craig.
night, evening.
We'll
Thanks,
keep an
Brian.
eye out.
Yep. It's honestly going to be either we don't play or we play, maybe with a late start, maybe not. And then if when O leaves, you hop on, whatever. That's just what happens. It's going to be one of those few plans.
Mm-hmm.
If nothing else, like puzzles are puzzles. Puzzles are meant for players as opposed to characters, honestly.
Yeah.
So yeah. But we'll see. I'll try to think of something that can explain why there's a separation and stuff like that. But that's for later me. Current me, she's gonna eat a bunch of food and knock the fuck out.
Hell yeah.
Alright. Peace
Right
out.
then. Bye.
B.
Alright. I'm going to go to bed too, I think.
Yeah, same.
Night.
Bye.
I'm gonna get a burger or something. I don't know what to do.
Oh, this
Sounds
is
like
nice.
a good plan, Garth.
Yay.
Get a
Yeah.
really delicious one with extra bacon.
I don't think In-N-Out has bacon.
Oh.
I'll find somewhere with bacon.
That's- Yeah.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.
Fucking bees. That was a fun one.